Legend of Total War here with part 8 of my Europa Barbarorum Let's Play campaign as the Seleucids. Previously we conquered Alexandria. It was a bit of a costly battle, but it was worth it I think in the long run, because we can retrain all the units that took damage, except for of course the mercenaries. And we exterminated them for quite a lot of money, and it's a decent city that at the moment isn't worth a whole lot, but once the population gets back up it'll be worth more then. But we can keep the taxes nice and high in the meantime. So I don't see any reason why we can't just repair that, but I'll just leave it damaged for now. Alright, so what are we going to do here? So Eastern Greek is the same culture as ours. Alright, so an enormous military port. Oh, we want the mercantile harbour. But they're not actually, they don't have any trade routes to go to. Let me just see this. Where's the, two trade fleets currently. No, whoops, I didn't want to actually do that. Wrong button. It's okay, just switch it back. Doesn't cost anything. I wanted to look at this. Just look at my sea imports. No, exports. Why is there 3? Should only be 2. I don't fully understand why there's an extra one in there, but it doesn't matter. Or is it? Whatever. Okay, so they've got some forces coming in over here, but I'm not really too concerned about it. Let's see, what should we do? We've got a Temple of Apollo over here, which I'll need to destroy, but I'm just wondering if there's something else I can do first. You want to sort of build that stuff once the settlements become a huge city where you don't actually need to increase the population anymore. There's quite a bit of corruption here, so would be good to get rid of it. Alright, I'm going to destroy this, and we're going to start working on Antigatus, because it provides extra trade income as well. Also, all of our units need to be retrained, and also these Hellenic elite phalanx. Just wondering whether or not to recruit them. I mean, there is a big bonus in their skill there. However, I know it's still excellent morale. I'm sure it's actually a little bit better. It doesn't give us the exact number. No better against cavalry, but extra 2 attack and 4 melee defense, 1 of which is armor, 3 of which is defense skill. They won't have any experience. Okay. It's really going to drain our money having these units. They're very expensive. Twice as expensive as these. But the thing is, if we had, 3 of these as opposed to 6 of these guys fighting as they were in the previous fight, we might not have had our troops rout. But I'll still keep these guys for now anyway. Just retrain them. We need to get back up to scratch really quickly. So that'll drain quite a lot of our money, and also the population from the city. We're not quite sort of fixed yet. Okay, you can be retrained here. Can't be retrained here. Okay, so at least we've got Lower Egypt. Now we need to get Upper Egypt over here. Or we could keep going across the Mediterranean and take these settlements. Which of course, more port settlements mean more trade income. Very valuable cities, especially this one over here. But, I have to train a fleet for that, and they're expensive as well. If we have a look at our finances, okay, we're making about 14,000 a turn, so that's definitely worth getting. But then again, of course, with all the losses in our troops, our upkeep cost is reduced. Alright, how are we going over here? Because this is much more difficult of a situation. Bringing these guys up here. Really want to reinvest the wealth that we gained from Alexandria elsewhere as well. Alright, let's have a look at the, actually, we're not going to be able to get a good readout on the stats anyway. I don't need to keep this fort going here, so I'm going to pull them back here. Don't bother with that. Alright, let's build stuff. Okay, by destroying this and rebuilding it as a level 2, what's it called? Government, we should unlock a few new buildings. Could probably get that going sooner rather than later if you wouldn't mind. Okay, so there's some decent buildings able, not buildings, troops able to be recruited, but we don't want to recruit anymore right now. I really need to focus on my economy. Okay, it's not actually increasing corruption percentage, it's just that it's increasing trade slightly. And happiness. I think I'd prefer to go with this, because that'll improve health and law. That'll need to be destroyed. Not yet though. Okay, how much money is that going to make us? Oh, I can't bloody... It's not medieval too, I can't just select it. I know mining does make a lot of money. But it depends on what's here. If it's like silver, it's not really worth it. I'll save it for another turn. Alright, yeah, we want to reduce that corruption. Because that's a lot of money there that we're making from the mining, but a lot of it is lost to corruption. That's why we need a lot of law. So how much does that increase it by? It's such a minuscule amount. Just build that. I don't think it even does anything. I don't know why they put these buildings in there that just don't do anything. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, destroy this. It's time to go. No, not Artemis. Artigatus. There it is. Just got a little bit of cash left. Go with that. Alright, I'm kind of just hoping that we maintain status quo over here in Parthia, or against Parthia, while we continue to smash the Egyptians. Alright, let's move on. Okay, the unit's in there. Although, of course, we would like to keep it because it makes things cheap. It delays them, and that's exactly what we're trying to do here. Since it's so hard to bloody press the attack on them, usually.
Pull down the fort.
Every general that we ever hire will always be crap, just because it's just not vanilla. If you're not familiar with this mod, the way it sort of works is that the AI will always get better generals than you. You get a clean slate with a general, they've got no skills, and you have to build them up. But the problem is, though, it takes so long to build them up. Even this guy here has not gained any command. They do that, obviously, to make the campaign a little bit more difficult. Which it does that, that's for sure. Okay, that'll make them a full stack. What am I doing about these here? I don't really want to attack them head on. Alright, now let's have a look at how strong the Egyptians are compared to us. So they are definitely losing this war. Militarily, we're now stronger than them. Territorially, they've got maybe 7 settlements left, which is weird because I would have thought it'd be less than that since we just took these two. Unless they're conquering elsewhere. It's only a town. It's not really worth getting. Okay, where'd that spy go? Oh, that's right, I left him here. I need to see what's going on down here. So this is their new capital, and it looks like maybe a large town. Hang on, we can see how many... Yeah, it's about a large town. They're making minus 7,000 a turn off this. That gives you an idea of how expensive their armies are. But of course, they get tons of like free money that we don't get. It's okay, it's all part of the challenge. Okay, we only made 9,000 this turn, which really isn't much. I thought I'd make a lot more than that. Projected profits are, yeah, 9,000. That's because, you know, these armies here, they're not cheap. What to do? Okay, so what's the difference between that and this? Those ones are a hell of a lot better. More armor, more melee attack. They just cost a lot more as well. I don't like skirmisher cav. They're way too expensive. Just trying to think what to do. Okay, it looks like they're about to send another army down here. Fighting them out in the field is such a pain in the ass. We need to bloody stop this from being lost. I could recruit more, but you know, against these guys, they just don't do enough. Whatever, it's better than nothing. And I might as well bloody cancel that, because they're gonna take it. They've left this settlement not that well defended, but still very strong units that they've got. I think we can beat them. Alright, send our guys over here. Oh wait, they built a watchtower there. Okay, it's nearly a full stack. In fact, some of these units can actually be merged. So yeah, they'll besiege that for a little while. I need to know what this army has. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh, their faction leader. God, that guy's gonna be fucking tough. Alright, let's leave here. Remove the taxes here. It's still public order shit. So what's more useful? These guys that really don't do that much damage, or them that also don't do much damage? Okay, with that extra one in there, that'll fix up the public order. Also, we need to repair the walls. We're also just gonna fucking come straight in here and destroy it. Okay, I want you to come stand over here. Build a fort. If they are gonna attack here, that's fine. We'll just try and make sure we're ready for them. Oh, I've already recruited one unit there. Sort of need the population here to grow more so we can produce more troops there. So yeah, we can't just sit around here twiddling our thumbs. We need to attack. Finding these guys out in the field. Oh no, who knows? That might actually be a lot better than, you know, fighting them inside of a settlement. You're not the best of generals. So you got a sickly wife. Oh, great. Doesn't matter, I don't really rely on them having children. I just adopt new candidates. Alright, well, you've got a near full stack, so let's just leave behind a unit of them. Public order still stable. So build that so that we get extra trade. It'll help more down the track, I suppose. Alright, let's crush these guys. Alright, there's not much in this, but of course, probably be in this battle for a little while. We just have to keep beating them again and again and again, and eventually they won't have much left. So I'm going to send these guys down south to take Thebes. Let's move them out of the group there, because I don't think these guys are really going to be that useful. Just keep them back here. They really just kept as sort of like a mobile garrison, or a last resort unit. The thing is, although these guys are, you know, conquering this new territory, which makes us money, they're so expensive, these troops, that this is what bankrupts me nearly every turn. Having to pay these damn troops. They've got no cavalry, so we can afford to, you know, move up against them, because we can run back if we really need to. Okay, try to get a little bit closer. Actually, stop. Alright, General, I want you to get into combat with these Hellenic skirmishers if you can. Fuck, they're actually coming into melee. Get back. That's strange. Don't know why they do that. They're just skirmishers and they're nearly broken. That's some hell of a lame charge you got there. Come on, hurry up and break them. God damn it, my general's actually losing to missile units. Nope. Get in there. Just shoot them, I don't know. I don't think you realize just how insane the bonuses are on this difficulty level for the AI. Or how severe the penalties are for us. Probably the campaign. I don't think there's a campaign in which the AI get more bonuses, except for maybe Total War Attila, because their general's dead. Or running away. Okay, now don't fire at will. I want you to shoot. Who I want you to shoot? The pikes. Come on, you should be able to break them. Right, get back. That's it, that's shredding him. Of course, try and kill as many of them as we can. Get back, you've used up all your ammo. It's good to see that they've gained a level up as well. The music's a little bit loud, let me just adjust it. Oh, god damn it. So that's good, we thinned them out considerably, I think. But we're not done yet. You gotta click it multiple times or else it just doesn't register. So, Hellenic native phalanx. They're easy to shoot. Not really a huge priority though. Okay, don't worry about them, they're gone. Go after the bigger battalions, because what we want to do is just get them to the point where they're going to break. If they get close to our troops, they'll probably just break. So how are we going so far? Killed 40% of them. Let's move forward. Actually, just stand there and recover your fatigue because you're tired. Okay, we're almost out of ammo. But that's okay, we can easily just steamroll these guys now. Let's do that. You might want to get your pikes down. They're not going to last long. Alright, good. Make sure you're ready to run them down when the time comes. And they get through the line here. Actually, come over here. I want you to try and break... I don't know. Any chance you can just sneak through here? Good stuff. Hopefully our guys don't take too much damage against these, but they're not exactly their best units. Okay, the fighting is commencing. And we are kicking their ass. Not there though. What the fuck's going on with you guys? Why do you keep pushing forward? Can we hurry up and break them because you need to turn around here. Alright, good. I'll just pause the recording as I run all these guys down. Okay, so I ran down as many of them as I could, but a lot of them did get away. It's just, we only had 34 cavalry. It wasn't enough to run them all down, and they're all exhausted. If I had lighter cavalry, it would have been a different story. So they're still alive, but there's hardly any of them left. We didn't lose many men, so overall a good battle. We need to take their settlements, or else we're never going to get anywhere. I mean, it's going to keep giving us more experience, but so what? Alright, I'm going to merge some of these units here to try and just send one back to Memphis. I'll do it next turn because they can't move any further. Okay, and you're not at full strength yet. You need one more turn to retrain these guys. Should I recruit more troops, or maybe just focus on building something else? I think focus on building. I think we've got enough military over there at the moment. So yeah, get that going. I really do want to build that. Maybe I should save up money for it. I think I will, actually. Alright, if that's the case, let's move on to the next turn. Okay, looks like Parthia backed off there. That's great. Still don't have enough to build the mining. We'll get to it eventually. Okay, so we need to send someone back over there. Let's reorganize all this shit. Good, and we generated some more experience as well. That's great.
Leaving the army.
Okay, this army is at full strength now. Okay, haven't taken away their best settlements, so they can't recruit their best units anymore. So their army is quickly going to lose a lot of quality. I think it's very important that we take this settlement. And since they are of the same culture as us, we shouldn't be having too much difficulty with it. Surely crossing over this way would actually take less time. I don't know why it's saying the other way would. Well, whatever. You're the boss. Douche. Now, killing him, I don't know if that's really... Yeah, you know what, let's do it. I'm just going to leave behind that unit there. Public order's a bit shit, let's just lower the taxes a bit. Okay, now if we were to... I see, it's losing a sea export to Antioch. And that would stop it from happening. Maybe because when Antioch's finished building something, maybe that gives them an extra trade route. They don't have it on this one though, so it doesn't make any sense. Trade's not worth much, but it will eventually, so keep building that up. Now remember, we don't want to spend too much. At least we know he's weak. Still, if we go into this fight, we will take casualties. But we can afford to. If we take too many casualties, we'll just go back to Alexandria and recover them. We can recover a hell of a lot faster than them now.
Take up the spear and shield.
Alright, I need to reorganize this because obviously it's a bit of a mess. Alright, so that's our pike line. It's spreading it a little bit thin there. Alright, I need to quickly get up here because this is higher ground, just ever so slightly. Okay, we need to get a bit closer. I mean, we're on the attack here, so... Them just sitting there, that works for us. Let's tighten things up a bit. So is that the elite phalanx? Yeah. If we can prioritize them to get experience, that would be great. Because I really want to make sure that these guys get super elite. Because I can't get anything better than that, I'm fairly sure. I think there will be some reforms at some point, but I don't think they make my soldiers any better. It's nothing like the Marian reforms. I don't mind shooting them. They shoot at anything. Thin them out. Right, good. We're going to get higher ground advantage over here. Keep moving forward. Cavalry over here. Don't forget about these losers. Good, we can reach them from here. And if they just continue to be defensive, well then that's great. We'll get rid of all their really light troops. So I really want to shoot their Hellenic phalanxes. But I'm confident in my pikes that they'll triumph over these guys. Okay, looks like they're going to send an attack through. If that's the case, get ready to fall back behind the line. Alright, do it. Oh shit. Just in time there. Sure they get us a little bit, but... Oh man, that is great. I charged right into there and got fucked up. Okay, you guys stop shooting. Why are you all on loose formation? You need to be on tight formation. See, that's much better. They're getting tighter. Yeah, they really lucked out there. That's great. Right, you guys, shoot him if you can. No, I didn't want the javelins to shoot. What's going on over here? Still fighting someone. Oh, maybe they're actually getting shot by our archers. Okay, then that's fine. Let's move up again. Keep the line nice and strong, and we'll keep pushing them back. So how are we going so far? We have killed 13% of them, and we've only lost 1%, so we're definitely winning. So they want to try us again, do they? Fine with me, bitch. Okay, back behind the line again. Off you go. Sort of lure them right into the pikes. Come on, you're going to move quickly. I might have been a little bit late on that one. That's it. Come on, charge right into my pikes. Clever girl. Sort of. What the fuck are you doing? Get back in formation, you fuckwit. Did we get a shot in on them? No. Alright, back out there you go. Let's keep this up until we're out of ammunition. At least with our long range units. I don't really focus too much on our peltists. Okay, back behind the line you go. Oop, they're going to charge in on us here, but we managed to get through just in time for them to get smashed. Good. Back out you go. So we're now up to 20%. If we keep this up, we'll certainly be able to keep pushing over to the next settlement. Come on, hurry up and shoot them. Good to see my slingers getting even more experience. That's it, charge in on us. Ah, no, they're not that stupid. Alright, let's move forward. The missile units that they've got left have no chance of bloody killing my troops. Okay, they've pretty much all run out of ammunition now, except for the slingers, and of course the pelters. But they're low-range units, so not really a priority to use them. They're not trying to outflank us, are they? Nope. So I sent these guys in, but they're going to get absolutely slaughtered, so that's not a problem. Let them shoot, they're not going to get much done. Get over here. Don't fire at will. Alright, let's see who does better. My guys are actually really tired. How's that happening? Good, we're kicking their ass. I mean, we're taking a bit of damage, but that's to be expected. Careful where you're shooting. Just stop that for now. But get in a bit closer if you would. Okay, good to see these guys apparently are going to win. So what are we up to now? Nearly 40% of them dead. I'd send some troops around to sort of flank him, but too concerned about these other troops over here. And anyway, he looks like he's winning. So what I'll do, you just want... You know what? Don't worry about phalanx mode, just charge in on them. You don't need guard mode, just get in there. Alright, there we go, smashing them up a bit. Just be careful of this over here. It's a good opportunity for them to charge in. They may not take it though. I can drop the pikes. Okay, they're actually shooting at us. We've got a few archers left. Alright, move forward. I want you to shoot at them. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. They'd come in at our flank here. It's time to press the attack. Shit. Need to make sure his morale holds. You should fire at will now. Get back. Okay. Be careful, you just ran into a whole bunch of pikes there. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, fucking morons. Turn around the wrong way, even though I told them to guard that position. Still maintain that I hate pikemen. I'm gonna do that, charge them in there, because I need them to break. I'm trying to punch through my center, and it's kind of working. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are still going to lose, but it's just I'm trying to minimize casualties here because we've got to keep conquering them. But these guys here, they concentrate all their forces right into the center. Okay, I'm going to pull you out of there. Try and go after their skirmishers instead. Big problem with pikes is once they've committed to a fight, it's so easy to flank them. That's exactly what's happened here. But what a bloody mess. You get out of there. It's okay, we still got the better of them. It's just, it's not perfect, that's all. Oh shit. No, watch out for that. Didn't even see them there. Go after those Acontisti. You better be getting lots of kills. I mean, you're supposed to be elite. Okay, good. We've broken the majority of the army. Pretty much won. Just kill their goddamn generals. This guy here hasn't died yet. He's pretty tired, so if we... Hang on, where's the other general? Because they had two. I need you to run this loser down. I'm fairly sure they had two. He must have run away, you know, a while ago. Come on, gotta run this loser down. Otherwise he's gonna get back to full strength, and they're tough units. Looks like I have to send back some of these troops for replenishment in Alexandria, which isn't a problem. Good, at least he's dead. The other one must have gone away a long time ago, because I didn't see him here. So we'll just try and kill everyone here that we can. None of them get to leave. Right. What are we up to kills wise? 96%. Not bad. But I'm certain one of their generals got away. Unless they killed him early on in the battle and I didn't realize it. The units all split up. Alright, just forget it. So they've only got 71 men remaining after that. Which is pretty much nothing. And we took a little bit of a beating as well. We're not completely unhurt. But we would have got some recovery as well. But so that was a very, very big army of theirs, so... I don't think they've got any more of that lying around yet. We didn't kill one of their generals. So he finally gets a bloody few points in command. It's about bloody time. Alright, so... we have to send some troops back to Alexandria. That's all. That's all we need to send back. Oh, what about this unit here? No, we can keep that as it is. This guy needs to go get retrained. Excuse me.
Leaving the army. March out of moon, sir.
Alright, just stand there and fort up.
Prepare fortification. Sir.
He might go after an attack that, but I'll just auto-resolve lose just to retrain them. Oh, motherfucker, there's a lot of troops here. Most of it's garbage though, so we should be fine.
My lord? Yes, Strategos.
Okay, definitely don't want to recruit any more units just yet. It's just too much of an expense. Alright, so I've got 11,000, but I want to save money to build up that settlement. Alright, how are we going over here? I need to know what that unit is. Where's my spy? Okay, well, that's easy enough to deal with, but the Dahe Riders, missile cavalry. I need this army, and I don't think it can move any further. No, it can. Alright, what about this settlement here? Trouble is, these guys are so strong. I don't know if it's worth fighting them. Just stay put. If they attack here, we'll go over here and smash them. Excuse me. Alright, so I guess that's all I can do this turn, so let's move on. Good to see towns are expanding. Oh, I was just about to build something here. Saving up the money just for this. So this is worth, it's only worth 600 a turn, must be silver. So, let's see, that costs 12,000. It must have, the costs have been reduced, I think. No, it doesn't matter. That means it would take, I think 21 turns to make a profit off that. Plus, of course, the 8 turns. And minus off the corruption as well. Well, whatever. It's better than nothing. This campaign's supposed to move very slowly. Okay, so you're coming back here for retraining. Now, even though they've essentially got a bigger army in here, I'm confident that we can besiege it. Oh, hang on, let me just see this. They do have quite a bit of phalanx units. Yeah, I'm still confident we can beat them. Could be a bit of a stretch though. Well, some of these units are absolutely beaten to shit. Alright, so that's not such. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that's nothing. It's just. They might come out and attack me, but I'm confident I can beat them.
Yes, master. Moving.
Okay, that's nothing too special. Okay, that'll only take a minute or two to beat that. Good, there's gold in this settlement. That'll obviously make us a lot more money.
This may be a good day.
Right, we have a lot of phalanx units in this army. But they're not quite as good as the other army, that's all. Still, the skirmishers are arguably better in this force. Get them out of fucking loose formation, bitch. So what are these? Archers. Oh, we'll easily crush them. Actually, I'll send my general to go kill them. Okay, we're kind of wasting ammunition on these guys, so just stop that for now. Much rather shoot these guys. So you might want to get a bit closer for that. Alright, shoot them because they're easy. Oh shit. Good, he's getting slaughtered, but I did want to save some ammunition for this one. Come on, break him. Watch out for those pikes. Luckily the pikes weren't even down. He's in no danger, so that's fine. Okay, you lot now shoot the native phalanx. That guy's coming in fast. You can't catch up to my archers though. But finally broke those archers. You need to run them down. No escape for these shitheads. Okay, for the rest of them, don't worry about it. Just come over here, keep shooting them, and then we'll send the pikes in to finish the rest. Actually, I don't think my general can actually beat them. Alright, get back. Idiots. Tell them to do something, they don't do it. Good, he absolutely smashed them. When they're small enough in number, the charge, they can't do anything. Okay, good, that'll make it easier to kill this guy. Just, we've still got a bit of ammunition left. I want to keep trying to shoot him. it's not doing that much. This game just cannot handle bloody 4 times speed. Or 6 times speed or whatever the fuck it is. Even bloody 10 years after it was bloody released because of stupid only accessing one of the 4 cores. Everything's bloody 4 cores these days. But otherwise the battle runs way too slow. Like I said, I like a fast-paced campaign, and EB is possibly the slowest campaign in existence. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just charge the cunt. Oh, watch out, where are those pipes going? Good. Run him down. Okay, just a couple more kills, just for the sake of it. Alright, good. That severely weakens the Egyptians a little bit more, because we really didn't lose many units. Or lose many men, rather. And if we just keep pressing the attack, we'll defeat them, and then we can adjust our finances elsewhere. Maybe just keep expanding west. I mean, Greece is going to be a place of huge wealth. Just because of all those built-up settlements, because tax makes a lot of money in this. Not the best of settlements, but we'll be able to take that down without too much difficulty. Alright, since we're almost at an hour, we're going to end the video here. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 9 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.